Simon. Just wanted to ask about Cole Palmer today, obviously. Yeah.
How did I know that would be the first question?
But I wanted to ask a bit about sort of how have you asked him to adapt under you? How do you see his kind of role under you?
Same as he's always been. I don't want him to change, that's for sure. We changed the system a little bit for the first time in the first half of the players to put that into practice the way that they did. Some of our passages of play, obviously Cole gets 3 goals, but some of our football was everything I wanted to see, and he was a part of that. In terms of Cole, we know what a world-class player he is. He's played a lot of football over the last year with not much rest, but when he's at his best he's unstoppable, and I'm delighted to be working with him.
And I wanted to ask as well about the team's reaction to going behind today. Not going behind, conceding, sorry.
Yeah.
What did you make of kind of the way that they reacted to that? It felt like they went to take the sting out of the game a little bit.
Yeah, there's different ways you can control games. I challenged the lads at half-time. The last time Chelsea played here, I think they were 3-0 up and the game came to 4-3. So I mentioned that to them at half-time and said we want to go on. But we just, sometimes, I don't want to make excuses because I want us to be perfect all the time. I wanted the same performance in the second half as the first half. But when you concede a goal, it changes the momentum of the flow of the game. I saw the frustration, which I liked in the players in not keeping a clean sheet. And sometimes if you have the ball, the other team can't score. I'd like us to be more offensive at times, but I think the first half was a really, really good platform to build on.
Dan?
The Cole's goal from open play, is that just the sort of football you want Chelsea to play? That's
Yeah.
the blueprint.
Yeah.
That goal.
Starts with Rob. We bounce through, make an overload in the middle of the pitch. We use the overload on the 2v1 on the other side, cut back, Cole scores a goal. It was a very, very pleasing goal, and hopefully I'd like any goals, but that's the type of football that we want to play, I want to play, and it was a really, really great finish.
Kieran?
I just asked what on Fernandes sort of playing towards the left, which I
Yeah.
don't think we've seen before.
Yeah.
How helpful is that for you as a manager? Because he seems a bit...
No, it's amazing. Enzo's playing in exactly the same position he's been played in probably 80-90% of the season, which is in the left pocket. That's where he plays. Actually, he's got more freedom because we're interchanging a little bit more from our system and from our structure. Without the ball, he's on the left. So that's probably why it looks different today, because of the way Wolves played. He's not changed his position, to be honest. It looks that way, but his position in possession is the same.
Can I just check on Reece James?
Yeah, Reece, unfortunately, he's so close and he should be fit for Tuesday. I know I said that today, but honestly, at the moment with the games that we've got, everything is day by day. He's really, really close. There's not a major problem at all, and it'd be great to have him available for Leeds on Tuesday.
Peter?
Liam, what is the issue with Reece? Is it a knock?
It's just a knock. It's a pain management issue. And to be honest, Reece was out running yesterday, but it just wasn't right. And it's not right. Again, we're still in the midst of a really, really difficult period of games with the amount of games that we've got. Hopefully he comes back fully fit, fully rested for Tuesday.
Can I just go back to Cole? I was going to say we have confidence or whatever, but his celebration, I don't know if you saw it for the first goal, sort of put his hands over his ears a little bit. Obviously, it's not been an easy season because he's had his injury issues, but can moments like this just help propel him to that stratospheric?
He's already there. He's already there. He doesn't need to change. When he's fully fit, fully firing, feeling good, he's a magnificent footballer. When you're at a club like at this club with the huge demands and the scrutiny, which I'm starting to learn myself, you have to block out the noise and you have to remember what a good player you are. I love working with him. He loves being here, and hopefully now he can really enjoy his football between now and the end of the season, because it will help us on the pitch.
Dom?
You never want your team to concede goals, but especially when they're 3-0 up and from a goal like that, it was quite a poor one to concede. How frustrating was that for you, and kind of did it slightly change what came after, or not really?
Yeah, very frustrating. You always want to keep clean sheets. Whether it was the 10 minutes against Crystal Palace, or the first half against West Ham, or the first half against Napoli, or in moments, because we still play some good stuff in the second half today, I want us to have a perfect 90 minutes. That's my job, and I don't want us to switch off from set plays. I don't want us to give cheap chances away, and that's something for us to improve on. And I think when we do have more time to work on things and how we manage games, there's a lot of game management things we need to look at. I think we can be even more difficult to beat.
Okay, thanks guys.
Okay.